Rob Michael here, over at MusicWorks, coming at you with a quick guitar lesson. This will be mostly focusing on the right hand for you fingerstyle players. Maybe you're just kind of strapping on a thumb pick for the first time, and this would be a good primer on just kind of how to get this whole thing operating. We're just going to deal with one chord for the time being, a simple C chord. Right? A C chord, I've got a G in the bass here, that way I can just have a whole fistful of C. You can play all 6 strings, perfectly good C chord. And our thumb is going to have one job. It's to play these exact strings. It's the 5th string, the 4th string, the 6th string, and then the 4th string. Right? 5, 4, 6, 4. That's the pattern. No charge for wrong notes on this. Right? That's all your thumb is going to do. Right? And then we're going to assign fingers 1, 2, and 3 to the top 3 strings, right? So my 3rd finger's on the high E, my middle finger's beneath the B string, the G, my 1st finger, index finger's beneath the G string. And playing the chord like this. That's it, playing a whole note, right? So if I get my thumb plodding along doing my quarter note bass line, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now ultimately, we want our thumb to be able to do this task unsupervised. You could hold a conversation, watch a TV show, read a book, and your thumb could just do this all by itself. Easier said than done, but that's kind of a crucial skill in this style. And so now I'm going to just play whole note chords with my fingers. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. That's it. And typically in this style, your thumb, well, I'm playing the 5th string first because that's where the root of our C chord is. So that's sort of phase 1 of this kind of thumb independence challenge. So now I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to syncopate the chord, right? It'll be sort of a dotted quarter 8th type rhythm with this. 1, 2, and 3, 4. So before, the chord is always landing simultaneous to one of the notes. This time, one of the chords has to land in between our bass notes. Thumb still just plodding along. That's it. It's a whole job. So whole notes, 2, 3. Phase 2, syncopated chords. Now, that can keep you busy if you really work hard for several days. So don't worry if it's not just the easiest thing. It's not. Phase 3 is we're now going to make an arpeggio. Thumb just does the same old job, but now I'll play these strings. We got quarter note, half note. Playing an arpeggio. Strings 3, 2, 1. The notes G, C, E. And that thumb still just plodding along. Okay, next phase. Thumb, same job. But now we'll syncopate the arpeggio. Maybe we'll do something like this. So that thumb just has to go unsupervised. My attention is on what my fingers are doing, not my thumb. So we have these phases. That's the first one. 2, 3. Second one. Third one. And the 4th one. And we could take this through like another little simple chord progression. Maybe my chords will be C, F, and G. And if I play an F chord, well, an F chord has its root on the 6th string. So my pattern of my thumb is going to change from 5, 4, 6, 4 to 6, 4, 5, 4. Because the root is on the 6th string. The root comes first. Then you'll do the same thing for a G chord. So I have whole notes. There's an F chord, G chord, C chord, F, and then F, C. We got that arpeggio. got one job, keeping that thumb just plodding along, percussive bass line, while your fingers do other stuff. That's the point of what we're talking about. The thumb has to be able to function totally independent of what your fingers do. And once you get these 4 phases, if you will, of thumb independence happening, you'll be well equipped to take on a tune in this style. This is Rob Michael. I'm at MusicWorks here in El Cerrito. You can contact us for online lessons, and well, that's kind of the way we roll now. See you next time.